Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm My Big Blaze and today we're diving deep into the question that every Balance Druid is asking right now. Is Boomkin Druid dead in Season 3? The most recent PTR build brought some massive unannounced nerfs to the Season 3 Keeper of the Grove tier set, and today we're breaking it all down. What changed, how it affects your gameplay, and what the future might look like for Balance Druid in the War Within Season 3. But before we jump in, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel and lets me keep bringing you high quality Druid and general content. Now let's get into it. When Season 3 tier sets were first revealed, Balance Druids actually looked kinda cracked, and we loved it. Personally, I was hyped. The Keeper of the Grove tier set felt exciting and rewarding. We had a unique synergy with the 2-piece Dryad summon, and when paired with the 4-piece, we gained access to an incredibly 2 powerful Star Surges, based on the damage dealt during the Dryad window. If you didn't know, some of the Dryad damage was scaled from your max HP, and there was a cheesy but great tech to increase our damage done, shifting into bear form with Art of the Wild during the Dryad window, stacking max HP and then nuking with those massive Star Surges after. If it sounded too good to be true, it was. In the recent PTR changes, Blizzard dropped a bomb. Few changes on the PTR that completely reshape how our tier set works. First, the 2-piece Dryad now actually deals damage, which sounds good until you see the numbers. It's incredibly low, basically placeholder DPS. I'm sure it will get buffed slightly, but not enough to matter. Second, the 4-piece now pulls 3% of the damage dealt during the Dryad window, down from 5%. That's a 40% nerf to the mechanic powering our 2 Star Surges. Third, the Dryad buff now only lasts 15 seconds instead of 45. That's huge. This removes the flexibility to pull, reposition or line up CDs. You are now stuck using it immediately or risk wasting it. Fourth, the splash damage from those Star Surges was nerfed from 20% to 10%. That's a straight E to the AoE potential, especially in Mythic Plus. And the final kicker, the damage cap on the empowered Star Surges is no longer based on max HP, but on spellpower or intellect. Wanted translation? The entire Bear Form plus Art of the Wild nuke build is dead. So, what does this all mean for Boomkin in Season 3? If you were hoping for a build-defining, explosive tier set, this ain't it. These changes remove creativity and force us into a predictable linear rotation. The 2-piece barely contributes, the 4-piece gives us an empowered Star Surges, but it's no longer something you can prep and line up perfectly. We are stuck reacting during a short 15-second window with reduced impact and weaker AoE. Basically, the rotation will look like this. Use cooldowns like usual, then fire off the double Star Surges immediately after to benefit from Incarn and Force of Nature damage boosts. What frustrates me the most is that Blizzard never announced these changes. They just appeared on the PTR and the community had to dig them up. No transparency, no warning, just silent nerfs. So, is Boomkin dead? No, but the spec is in an awkward spot. You are still be able to deal solid damage, you still bring utility to the group, and in raid, I guess we will be fine as a mid-pack range DPS. But the fun, the creativity, and the unique identity this tier set promised, that's mostly gone. Instead of feeling empowered, this tier set now feels bland. You will use the Star Surges, but it won't feel good as before. You will summon the Dryad, but you won't really notice it. It's technically functional, but far from what it used to be. And for players who love the Druid fantasy, that's the real letdown. But wait, I'm trying to stay positive because the patch isn't live yet. There is still time for Blizzard to fix this, and honestly, it wouldn't take much. Any of those changes can make a difference. Increase the Dryad's base damage, change the buff percentage back to 5%, or at least make Boomkins do meaningful damage outside of cities. Even just reverting a couple of these nerfs would go a long way in making Boomkin feel rewarding again. And honestly, Balance Druids aren't asking to be top DPS, we just want a set bonus that feels impactful, flexible and fun to play around. Right now, it's missing all three. So, what do you think? Are you still planning to play Boomkin in Season 3 or you are thinking about switching specs? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts and see how the community is feeling about this one. If you find this video helpful, drop a like and subscribe, it really helps the channel out. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one, peace.